on Monday I binged Stand My Heroes, Piece of Truth. It's sort of like it's based off an Otome game called Stand My Heroes, and it's basically a police sort of crime type of thing. It's about this girl who's working for like the police department, and her role is well, basically she has a special ability, basically, where certain drugs don't affect her body, and she's immune to majority or most drugs, and it's proven when someone tries to use chloroform on her, and it doesn't work. And what ends up happening is that there's basically a huge like influx of drugs. There's lots of drug-related crime, so the police wants to put together a specialist team called Stand, and her job is to recruit people for this team, basically. And the show follows the show is a bit of a mystery, essentially, and it follows one case throughout about a drug crime, about the trafficking of a new drug that has resurfaced, and it has connections to some older police crimes that have happened. But I thought the show was really good. I like the main character's sort of sense of justice and how she wanted to prove herself. But at the beginning of the show, she's a bit of a damsel in distress type of character, which is someone who's to be protected, and she wants to show and prove to the others that she is not someone who needs protecting, but someone who can stand on her own, and someone who can, get the job done, prove her worth. And so she does even though she's told sort of not to get too involved because it's dangerous, she does her own investigations and things to try and get to the bottom of this, to try and get to the truth of the matter at hand. And it's a good show. It tells I would say the only problem is it lacks excitement. Like, it has everything, it just lacks excitement. Otherwise, it was a good show. I enjoyed it a lot. I liked seeing how the mystery was solved and how it was broken down in the end, but there wasn't much action. So, for that reason, I didn't find the show to be super exciting. But otherwise, it was a solid show. And it has a lot of pretty boys in it. So if you like Otome shows, Bishonen shows, it has a lot of Bishonen characters in it. So yeah, you might enjoy that. But go check it out. Stand My Heroes, Piece of Truth.